I'm going to do the live again today, and just wanted to share a couple of things with you. Sorry, I cannot see what's going on in this live, so I am still trying to figure it out, and I'll get there because I'm going to do it every day until I understand this thing fully. But I don't know whether you're there or not, but if you are, please make any comments and share and all that sort of stuff. So I'd really appreciate that, and that's one way to show me that it's actually working and so forth, at the very least, and I'd really appreciate it. What I was hoping to do today, I was just having a look through, so I'm still semi on holidays. I got the holiday beard going and whatnot. I say semi on holidays because I don't think I've taken a holiday properly in quite a while. It's probably meant to go on one, but it hasn't happened, and so I plough on. But it's challenging especially when you're running your own business and things like that, and having goals that you've got to fully switch off. And I would argue, for someone like me, and probably some of you are the same, is that when it's the thing that you're interested in, you just don't switch off, not fully, and because it's what you're interested in, and we've each got different interests, and I'll bet the one that you really are interested in is probably one you don't switch off from, so it probably rattles around in your head all the time. For me, that's business for me. I've done it since I was 18, but I was doing sort of, I guess, small, very micro businesses even before that as a teenager, but officially out in the real world, so to speak, 18, easy. So it's just almost a way of life for me. Now I say that because it's Sunday, and tomorrow is going to be the absolute blasting out of the blocks start for me for the year. So I've got a lot of big things on that I want to share with you this year, and really hopefully make you a part of. And so I'm sort of looking forward to doing more of that, more sharing of what I'm doing, and hopefully you can also benefit from that and so forth. So this particular video or whatever that I wanted to share with you today is more about, I wanted to see and share stuff in the comments and whatever if you can. I want to share some ideas about how you can start to set some goals, and not goals as in the wanky way, but just set some targets for the year, and how you can start to work that back into actually making them a reality. And honestly, it doesn't matter what they are. It doesn't have to be a business goal or anything like that. Maybe it's something to do with existing work or whatever. I deal with a lot of people who are obviously got businesses or are thinking about getting into business. They maybe have been working in a particular profession and are wanting to stretch out or go out on their own, or have this idea that they want to do something in their industry differently. Then what I'm going to go through is probably perfect for you. Now, I don't want to go on and on. For many of you who might be on live, this is your Sunday, and that's the way it is. We all want a bit of a chance to relax, but I want to be able to share some of these things with you. Now, I think I mentioned yesterday that I actually have a book, real book, and I want to be able to share that with you. But I also have made with it a bit of it's a work in progress, but a workbook that's coming, and that goes with it. Now, the thing with all of that, the book, the workbook, etc., going to be selling that down the track or whatever. But what I want to be able to do is start to share that with you guys early and get a little bit of feedback. So what I'm doing is I've got it in our website. So if anyone can actually because I can't do it from here, but type it in the comments. But JohnMcAlpine.com, if you go to that, and then on that there's a link to actually get the book for free and whatever. What I'm actually chasing is a few people to actually look through it, see if it works for them, a bit of I'll send it to you immediately for free and everything. And then there's a couple of things I actually need, which is a title. Like, I've got a title on there just for the sake of publishing, but I'm not happy with it, and I'd like to get some feedback. And then also, if it does work and you start to get some results from it, then, you know, down the track maybe it's a testimonial or something. That'd be fantastic. But at the end of the day, I really want to get some results for people. What I'm going to suggest to you right now is, even without that, the important piece that is in that planning, which I do for like CEOs and execs, and I've got a couple of celeb type clients as well, they all suffer from the same thing, and they all suffer from the same thing that we suffer from, which is a lack of clarity around what they actually want to do. And from the outside looking in on a lot of these sorts of guys, you would think, no, they've got it together, there's no way. But they all suffer from the same thing. And here's the question, two questions I tend to ask. One is, 12 months from now, put yourself a year ahead and look backwards and ask yourself, what is it that you want to have achieved? What is it that you want to have said you've done? All those sorts of things, and get really clear on being there and being in it and seeing what you see from that point, and then look backwards and see what you have done to be able to achieve it. And then guess what? That's your 3-month goal. And then you break that down into your monthly and weekly, and you break it right down to day by day. And then it gets you really clear on, and it cuts away all the bullshit activities and whatever, and gets you crystal clear on just knowing exactly what you need to do, and if you keep doing it consistently, what it will actually turn into, and that in itself is motivating. The other thing is, a question I ask in the book, and the same thing I'd ask you now, is what is your perfect average day? So in the business context, I say to people, what's your perfect average business day? Not the one that's amazing and out of the ordinary and all that sort of thing, just the average one. Not average as in bland, but just if you were to actually structure your day, what would be the things that you would enjoy doing time and again, that wouldn't drag you down, that would get you to your result, that you enjoy, etc. And in the book I sort of go through a process of figuring those things out, and some of those things to get you to your result are going to be things you don't enjoy, that are laborious and drag you down. In my process, I tend to build people up to a point where they can start to either delegate those, or better yet, eliminate them from actually the things that they do day to day. Maybe you don't even need to get somebody else to do them. Maybe you can just cut them out. Maybe they're not as important as you thought they are. So anyway, as I said, yay book, all in the book. How to make your business successful. No, if I could read my own stuff. How to make your business success inevitable and enjoyable. That's essentially what it's about. So I want to be able to give that to you for free. Take a look. As I said, if you can, type it in the comments. That'd help me out. JohnMcAlpine.com. You'll see a little sign up thing. You're not signing up to any email lists or anything like that. It's just so I know how to send it to you, because I can send it immediately as a downloadable, and if you want the paperback copy, we can figure that out and I can send that to you as well. So that's the main thing that I wanted to be able to do, and I'm really hoping that those sorts of questions can start to get your mind thinking about where you want to go. Please comment as far as what maybe your goals are, what you're thinking the result you want 12 months from now to be. I'd love to hear them, and always looking for feedback, and that interaction would be fantastic. So like, share, subscribe wherever this may turn up. I'm going to put it on a couple of different platforms. I'm looking forward to sharing more insights with you throughout the year. I'm really hoping I can help you achieve, whether it's just by you sitting and watching some of these things and thinking through yourself, or if we end up doing stuff together, that'd be great as well. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, if it is the weekend that you're seeing this on, and I'll look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks so much, guys.